Hey everyone, my name is Faatimah A. I'm the founder and CEO of the Women's Premier Basketball Association, and this is Gym on Base.
Welcome back to another episode of the Gym on Base Show. For today's very special guest, we have on the founder and CEO of the WPBA, aka Women's Premier Basketball Association, and we're going to get into some exciting things that the WPBA has coming up. So please welcome the great Faatimah. And Faatimah, it's great to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Great to see you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, excited to have you. And what have you been up to? Because I know you got a lot going on.
We're actually third year, fourth season, but we just finished up our end of season tournament. Sorry, not end of season tournament. We just finished up our last round of season games on Saturday. So we're getting ready to head into the end of season tournament, the Tournament of Champions, this Friday.
Nice. And is that going to be at the Holy Names Basketball Gymnasium where you guys hold your regular games?
Yeah, so it's going to be over at the Old Holy Names University, now called the Oakland Hills campus. Games are going to be starting at 6 p.m. on Friday, 6 p.m. on Saturday, and then our finals game on Sunday at 4 p.m.
Nice. And speaking of that location, I saw you there somewhat recently, about a month ago. You were in there for Gary Payton II. He had his basketball camp, right?
Yeah, no, it was awesome to see how just like obviously GP2 and then obviously, Gary Payne Sr. can bring the community together, obviously for a great cause, but I popped in for a little bit and it was great to see all the kids getting after it, and then them just sharing some words of wisdom.
Nice. Yeah, it is really cool. And then I saw, I know you're close with the great Sam Moses, right? And he seems to be like the unofficial mayor of Oakland.
Man, Sam is everywhere. That's my uncle. I've known him since I started playing. Like it's
Mm.
been that long. So yeah, he's a great human, great person here in Oakland that truly loves the game and just sees the vision. So I'm super honored to have him always supporting everything that I do.
Yeah, it is great. And as like you say, he's a great guy and so many familiar faces in there. It's interesting to always see how connected people in the Bay Area and people in Oakland are.
Yeah, I think that, obviously as you move up in ranks within the basketball community, the community gets smaller and smaller and
Mm.
smaller. So, um, it's beautiful to see because obviously everyone's so super interconnected. But yeah, those are like the few standouts here in Oakland that really do a lot for the community and do a lot for basketball in general.
And speaking about, what's going on in the community, what's going on with the WPBA, one of the things we wanted to talk about too was the documentary film, and that's coming out August 15th, right? There's going to be a screening.
Yes. Oh my God. So a lot of time, a lot of sweat, tears, just sacrifice has really gone into putting this film together. And my guy, Indigo Coleman, he's our, videographer for the WPBA. We actually reconnected last year. And, ever since we had the time to just really have a great sit down and talk, and he got to see the league, firsthand and obviously be a part of it. He thought it was incredibly important to just be able to tell the story. And I did as well. So, you know, he came with us during that time where we went to Medellín, Colombia to
Mm.
compete in FIBA WBLA, and just be able to like really highlight the experience because I don't know, I felt it in my soul that, a year from now this would be big. This would be in a totally different atmosphere. And I'm happy that he was there to be able to document the process, but really be able to highlight just our vision for the WPBA, which is stepping into this space and being a G League for women's basketball season hasn't existed. So that's what the documentary is about. And I can't wait to share it with the community and for them to just see what really goes on, behind the scenes, what all goes into this, how, you know, um, I wouldn't even say selective, but just how intentional we are about doing what we're doing right now in the space.
Yeah, it sounds great. And where can people see it? Is there a fee or how do they kind of contribute?
Yeah, so the tickets, we still have some early bird tickets on sale. Outside of that, general admission is $20. It's going to be at obviously Oakland Hills campus in their Performing Arts Center, which is a beautiful theater. I'm super excited to have everybody in there to just be able to experience the atmosphere. But we'll have some special guests with us. We have a few big time names that I'll be able to announce this week that'll be on the panel as well as moderating. That after the documentary portion, where we do a deep dive into everything that went on in the film. So it's going to be a beautiful community event. Would love to have the city come out and support now more than ever, just because of, like I said, the position that we are now in. So to be able to have that backing from, Oakland, from the Bay, that's really going to help us to continue on this trajectory that we're on right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night. And just in case people aren't able to make it, though, will there be any way for them to stream it or kind of check it out in the future?
Yes, absolutely. So we'll be putting this on our bench platform that we're using this year to stream our basketball games the following week, for everybody else to be able to see and experience it.
Awesome. Well, yeah, excited to see that. I know it's going to be great. I know you showed a teaser clip at the WPBA gala a few months back, so that was really cool too.
Yeah, no, and it was great to see just like everyone's initial reactions to the first 4 minutes of the documentary. Um, I saw a few people like tearing up in the back, a few people feeling inspired, a few people, came up to me afterwards. They're like, "How can I support you?" So, I mean, I'm trying to have some of those same emotions with the screening that we are having next weekend, from the folks that are going to be in attendance.
Yeah, it's going to be a special night, and makes me think too. People that are just tuning in, maybe they haven't heard of the WPBA, or this might be their kind of introduction to it. So, how would you describe the WPBA for those people that are learning about it for the first time?
Yes. So the Women's Premier Basketball Association, the WPBA, this is the leading development league for women's basketball right now. So what we're doing is obviously creating opportunities for women within our community to be able to move forward within their careers, whether it's on or off the court. And obviously we see right now more than ever, there is no G League for women's basketball. So we've really stepped into this space and done the work to be able to provide an opportunity that, before it didn't exist. So right now, like I said, I've been very vocal about, our vision moving forward being this pipeline for development, whether it's getting players ready for the WNBA, getting players ready for their next overseas opportunity. We want to be there and we want to be able to show people that, we're not just about developing the athlete, we're about developing the person as a whole. Because again, there's so many pieces to us. We're multi-dimensional individuals, and I know that if we're able to show that in the best light possible, we're setting the example for the next generation of athletes.
And it makes me think, as you're saying that, being in the Bay Area, being in Oakland, having something like the G League for the WNBA that can keep people's dreams alive. It could change their life. As someone GP2, I mean, he participated in the G League when he was kind of coming up and trying to break in. So, as you know, something like this could really change someone's trajectory.
Absolutely. And again, it's all about the opportunity. It's about creating the space to be able to make all of that possible. I mean, I know life, when we look at life, it's all about the opportunities that we're given. So when putting someone in the right space, in the right opportunity, the world becomes their playground. So it's up to them at that point to figure out what they're going to do with their next move.
And one thing I thought was cool about you at the WPBA, when I put together an episode from that, I got to talk to different people that you had there as guests, and everyone kind of said the same thing. You're kind of a grinder. It seems like you know everybody. So I think I just saw you were at the WNBA All-Star week a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, no, it's been a very busy season. But again, I've been super blessed and super fortunate to be in these rooms, connecting, making meaningful connections with the right people that are about moving the game and, changing the game and just helping to move that needle forward in women's sports. So yeah, need more sleep, but it's all worth it. And I understand that it is bigger than me, so I'm doing
Mm,
as much as I can as possible to be able to, create positive change within my community.
nice. Yeah, and for people that are curious too, like it's not just something that you put out there. You need support, and there's opportunities for people to invest in this as well, right?
Yeah, so we're getting ready to do our pre-seed round for investment. We obviously believe in what this is, and I know whoever else gets to experience what this league is, they are fully invested and bought into what we are trying to do. So we'll be announcing that and other ways to be able to support the WPBA as well during our documentary screening on the 15th.
Awesome. Yeah, and another person that's an investor, I believe, and also a big supporter of the WPBA and a big supporter of you as well, the great Gary Payton Sr., right? So, what's your relationship like?
I mean, Gary, it's been honestly, he is an incredible human. I love the fact that I'm able to have an organic but genuine relationship with Gary. Obviously, he's NBA legend, and to be able to have someone like him sign off on this, get behind this, really see the value in this, it definitely means a lot, and it helps me continue to live within my purpose and continue to push forward. So yeah, that relationship, it took a while to, develop. But again, like things that are worth building, like they take time. So I appreciate him just, continuing to be open and being that person that wants to help facilitate that change.
Well, as you know, sometimes you get people to say they support things, and it's kind of like a little promo thing here and there. But he actually came up at the gala, gave a really cool, kind of passionate speech, and you could tell like it's a genuine thing, not just like something
Absolutely.
people say. So, like you said, you have some good organic people that truly care that are behind the WPBA.
Absolutely. And again, we need more people like that, but it's great to have people of his caliber really stepping up to the plate and being that one person that's helping to lead that charge.
Hmm.
So yeah, I know he's not going to be the last, but I'm happy that he's the first. So I'm excited to see where all of this goes.
Yeah. Well, it made me wonder from has any of this changed? Like your initial goal was to create the WPBA, but has it kind of grown your goals of now, oh, I want to add this or add that and kind of been an evolving thing, I imagine?
Yeah. So initially, when I started this back in 2022, I just wanted to be able to create a space where women in my community could further their game, whether it was on or off the court. Obviously, through my own journey and just, what my trials and tribulations were with becoming a pro and, being a professional in this space now, it really helped me to envision what I thought would be the perfect league that would be truly impactful for any of the women that were thinking of joining the league. And, since then, I'm thinking maybe even like a year and a half ago, the vision has definitely changed into now being this G League, more so because, again, something like this hasn't happened in women's professional basketball yet. And I obviously saw that this gap was still there. But I saw that the work that we were doing, especially by doing it this early, it was definitely filling that void, especially with our relationship with FIBA, being able to participate in FIBA WBLA, just being able to hit those major milestones, being able to get players overseas and to help them, build on their resumes and create, help them create longevity within their careers. That's something that's definitely been taken into account with us now, or me now being more vocal about wanting to, create the G League. So again, like I know with everything I've learned in the last year, I'm going to continue to implement new things that I feel is going to continue to uplift and overall just elevate, whether it's gameplay, but also just the amount of opportunities that are being given here to the women that are part of the WPBA and for the entire ecosystem that's part of this as well.
Well, you kind of talk about the journey, and obviously you have to have a good support system. And you had some great people that showed up for you, like we said earlier at the gala. So just curious what people like former WNBA All-Star, she's a current broadcaster, Chastity Melvin. You had Ari Chambers, she's a ESPN commentator. Erica McCall, she's with Stanford now, as you know, and played the WNBA as well. She's a player in the WPBA. So what's it meant to have some of these people? It's probably been a little surreal too. I imagine you might have been fans of some like people like Chastity Melvin growing up, right?
Yeah. So obviously, like having them come out and support, especially with everything they have going on in their day-to-day lives, it genuinely like means so much. But I think again, the way that the relationship has been able to flourish and really get to the point where it's at is because like they see the work that I'm doing here in the community. They see the work that I'm doing with the WPBA and all the time and energy I'm putting into really trying to grow the game. So I think, whenever you see someone that is working just as hard as you are to create positive change within the community, within the ecosystem, I think it makes it incredibly easy for them to want to come and support and really be just really want to see, this succeed. So it definitely means a lot. I appreciate them so, so much. Because again, like there's so many things that they have on their plate right now, but for them to take time and be a part of this thing that I feel is incredibly special and something that, is near and dear to my heart, and for them to, want to see this vision come to life as much as possible, it definitely means a lot. So I appreciate them.
Awesome. Well, it's always great to see you. I had a great time at the gala and keeping an eye on things in the social media world. So love to support when I can. And one last question, since we talked about the documentary film, August 15th, make sure if you can go, make it out there. What's the title of it, though? I forgot to ask the name of it.
Town Takes World.
Town Takes World. Nice.
Yeah, right here in the town, right here in the Bay Area, right here in Oakland. I tell people if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And that is definitely a testament to just all the work that's being put in. So come out August 15th, Town Takes World, premiering over at the Oakland Hills campus, Performing Arts Theater. Can't wait to see you guys. But again, I appreciate you so much for creating this platform, giving me an opportunity to share what is important to me and what I'm trying to build. So thank you. Thank you for being so supportive of all of this.
Yeah, it's great to meet cool people as well. And Faatimah, I know you have a busy day, you have a bunch of things going on, so I'll get this out ASAP. And as always, it's always good to chat with you. So thanks for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate you.